Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed reading the first 57 pages about how to write an essay, and who doesn't enjoy reading about how to write an essay? But it's really important that you do read the first 57 pages. It explains a lot about what it takes to write a really good essay, a good literary essay, and I can guarantee you that it will pay off in the form of a better grade because the book does a very good job in this particular aspect. I'm very pleased with the way they've done it. What I want to talk to you is a little bit about something that I don't believe the book addresses. How to pick an essay. I read a lot of student essays, as you can imagine. About 110, 120 students per semester, 5 essays, 600 times years. You can see it's thousands and thousands. One thing I've really noticed is that student essays that are genuinely done out of an interest in the topic, almost without fail, are always just better. They're just better all the way around. And what that means is if you pick a topic or if you pick an essay that you really like or that you're really interested in, say, you know, something about the story that really interests you, I just guarantee you that it's going to be a better essay. And I'm not saying that, you know, that it's got to be, you know, that it's an all-consuming passion, and that if you had only one thing left to do before you died, it would be write this essay. But at least something that shows that, you know, yeah, I am at least a little bit interested in this, and that I would like to kind of learn a little bit more, or at least explain something, that it does have a certain amount of academic interest for me. If you find something like that, and then really work towards developing this mental map that helps me understand what you find interesting about it, I can just guarantee that it's going to work so much better than you sitting down and absolutely caring nothing whatsoever about the subject, and you don't like the story, and you're just doing this to get the assignment out of the way. But just take that into consideration before you start working on the essay itself. As you read through these stories, if you find places in the story that, hey, you know, I like the way that was written, or maybe I like this story, or maybe I like this author, or I like the subject matter, or I have something to really say on this, or one of the students made a comment that I really liked, and maybe I want to explore something like that, or maybe a student said something that I don't like, or the teacher said something that I don't like, and I want to write an essay that shows that maybe they're wrong, or that they can see this in another way. That kind of interest really shows up in your writing. I just cannot stress it enough, because you're going to spend a little bit more time with it if you do that. And the simple fact about writing is the more time you put in, the better it gets. And that's true for everything. You know, whether it's riding a bike, whether it's driving a car, whatever it is. With practice, we simply become better. And when you choose a topic that you really like, that you're going to want to spend just a little extra time, even an extra like 20 or 30 minutes or an hour, any extra time you spend with that paper is going to pay off. So that's something that they didn't address in the book, and that I wanted to kind of bring out and explain to you. Also, about writing an essay, I'm posting an MLA format guide under the contents section of our class. Form is really important as well. You can have the best ideas just ever, but if it's not in the correct form, then people will simply disregard it. And think about it like this. If you went to the doctor's office, right, and you met with your doctor, and he walked in, let's just say, wearing terribly mismatched clothing that looked like that had been like 15 or 20 years old, and he hadn't brushed his hair, and he had like something like a half beard or something like that, and you know, he didn't brush his teeth or anything, you know, you would kind of wonder about the qualifications of your doctor. But he could still be the best doctor in the world. He could be the most intelligent, the most well-researched doctor, but because of the appearance, that it just, for whatever reason, we tend to distrust things that don't appear to be as they should or seem out of place. And to this end, form is really important in your essay. I'm human just like anybody else, and I can see good ideas just like anybody else. But because I'm human, when I see an essay and it looks as if that the person who wrote it had no idea, no training whatsoever about MLA style or form. It just causes a natural reaction that we all feel, and that is to question the legitimacy of the work itself. And I work very hard to not have these kind of feelings, but the truth is everyone feels it, and so getting this proper form is part of your English training. And so I just want you to know that the MLA does have a form, it does have a standard, and I'm posting these standards under the content section for you can go take a look at it. And it's very simple, very straightforward. A real easy way is to go to the slideshow and just flip through the slideshows until you see just the example first page, and you can just follow the example, just copy it straight from the first page there. Okay, but anyway, so that's all I wanted to tell you in this video, and I'm going to be recording a few more in just a moment. All right.